Hello, classmates and teachers. I hope you are doing very well. And my name is Laura Vanessa Valbuena Rodriguez. I am in my fifth semester in my licenciatura en lenguas extranjeras con énfasis en inglés. And I also take part in this class, material design. So for this task 4, the last one, we are going to do an interactive material in the language learning. So it is a virtual learning objective for the English language. Therefore, the next table of content is a description that we are going to see based on this virtual learning object, the resource objectives, listening materials, and speaking materials that have to do with face-to-face environment and online language environment for our students. So first of all, we are going to continue with the virtual learning object for the English language. This description is meant to be this interactive virtual learning object is a great online resource to promote learning material to help strengthen the students' learning abilities for the English language in a virtual and face-to-face environment with the use of the web tools. Therefore, to practice the capacities of learning and speaking in order to practice them and achieve their goals within the language. So, in this virtual a learning object, we are going to visualize a set of objectives that we are going to meet based on the learning tips of the English language within the abilities of speaking and listening. So the objective is create interactive materials for the English language in a face-to-face and online teaching environment. Second of all, we have to identify those tips and tricks for the learning abilities for listening and speaking abilities in the English language. Third, we have to apply those techniques for the English language as an opportunity to get to know the language and to also like the language. So we are going to continue with the next set of tricks and tips and tricks for learning the English language for our students in class. First of all, we have listening materials, and we are going to focus on the face-to-face activities that we can do and we can involve in our classrooms or personally. The first one is read books while listening to ECD audios, have conversations to a variety of people from different level of English, attend attend a class of your interest, have fun and attend TED Talks in person, attend activities like theaters. So by saying this, we have a variety of activities that we can do face to face. And we also have to keep in mind that listening and speaking are together. So we also receive input and output materials and objectives to meet. So instead of reading a book, we can actually listen to the books through audios. We can also have a conversations while we are speaking the language, but also listening. We can attend English classes so that in a different interest, so we can also practice the listening side of the English language. Next, we are moving on to listening materials, but we are going to focus it online. What can we do based on online? We can watch a movie in English while we have the subtitles in English also, so we can listen and read at the same time. We can listen to a variety of songs, listen to different kind of podcasts and radio stations, watch videos in English, and listen to different scenarios of real life cases. Then we have speaking materials face to face. We have conversations with different people based on their level of English. Read alouds for your family members. Get used to speaking in public. Sing songs. Do your expositions or TED Talks in English. So this also goes in hand with the listening materials, which we can speak conversations while we listen. We can speak the materials. For example, we can read books out loud to our family members, to friends, etc. And we can get used to speaking in public. And when we are talking about speaking materials online, we talk about downloading apps that we can have and that will help us with our speaking. For example, Duolingo. We can practice speaking through FaceTime calls with our friends. Instead of writing in English, we can speak it on the phone. Do activities online that we do with vocabulary by speaking them. And with a friend, ask questions and respond to them. This is a fun activity that we can use, and we can interact with different kinds of people. And to continue, we have the conclusions. So the conclusions are four basic conclusions. Creating and being part of making materials is very important to learn a second language in the classrooms for the students and in either face-to-face or virtual environment. These types of materials have a different side of pedagogy in which it is called statistics that can help students get motivated to learn the language. Be able to speak and listen to the English language is a plus and a primary skill for a student to develop because it's very needed in our own lives. Lastly but not least, this online material is also a plus because it involves the interest of the students to get involved with the technology and games. These are the biblical references, and thank you very much for your attention and for learning more about this material design. Have a nice day.